cracks on the estate, but yet there's rat boxes all over the estate. So clearly there's something not going right. And in fact, I think in my bag I've actually got some pictures where you can see where there's mice drop-ins and stuff like that there. So we have these issues. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes we have no hot water or no water at all. So and then they said in the contract that we're going to have 168 solar panels. Well, the only solar panels that I had seen at the time was on the Higgins Construction's building. So if we're talking about sustainable energy, why is it not us benefiting? Why are the developer and the local authority benefit from this? And then again, I know I'm going backwards and forwards, I've got just so much in my head, but in terms of and then, as Reza just said, soundproof. We've had about 9 petitions around the bins that stink. You saw the thing, the bins in the summertime. Who lives on Mikefield North and smelt the bins? Put your hands up.
Of course.
Yeah, the bins really, really stink. The flies come out. Do you know what I mean? And they haven't dealt with it. We've raised this issue before. The sound insulation is so bad. We did a petition around that because even some of the contractors have said they wouldn't actually buy those properties. People that have actually now moved into the properties, there's a lady that came to one of our meetings and she's been in there for 3 months and she said she's actually thinking of leaving. Everything resonates. So yes, it does look beautiful, but I actually prefer my old home because it was much more stronger. There was much more of a sense of community. You know, there's a community within a community. Yeah. And so, these are some of the things that I just think is really awful. And then when you do raise things, you have like housing management that try to challenge, try to intimidate people like myself and other residents that are raising concerns in meetings, which is unacceptable. Right now, we have lots of people that have tried to make the best of their homes and have hanging baskets and flowers and that. They've been told to take it off because it's health and safety. So, but if you're thinking about bins that stink, you've got mice infestation, you've got 2 people I know that their hatch on their ceiling has fallen down, health and safety. You've got a park with pebble stones that children are throwing backwards and forwards to each other. You've got condensation in houses. You've got poor sound insulation. I think that's a health and safety issue as opposed to us putting baskets and so forth there. Yeah. So, one of the things I'd say, as I said before, I do think I don't have an issue with regeneration, but you must include the people. Be respectful. Consult with the people. As you can see with Miss Daly, lack of information again. Do you know what I mean? She was one of the last people left on the estate. What they really should have done, I think, is have like people for counselling, financial consultants. And the reason why I say counselling is that